September 9th. We went 1-1 yesterday. We took basically one dog, San Diego. I think it was a plus 114. We won that one 11-2. Also took Cincinnati minus 120 and missed that one. They got beat pretty bad by the Cardinals. But moving on today, we've got three basically dogs for you. I'm going to break these down pretty quickly. The first dog I'm taking today is Milwaukee. Why do I like Milwaukee? You can see right here the predictive confidence has New York at 49%, has Milwaukee at 48%. It's basically a draw. So that's a wash. The Poisson model over here shows a 4-4 projection. That is a wash. Look at the last 10 games. You've got Milwaukee at 5-5. Teams that are 5-5 in the last week are hitting 69% at 18-8 and plus 9.2 units. Ironically, teams that are 7-3 like the Yankees are hitting 45% at 13-16 and negative 5.4 units. So you got the advantage to Milwaukee in the last 10 games. Go look at the pitchers. You got Miley over here at 1.14, which is a 55% win percentage at 21-17, but it's actually negative 0.34, like basically negative a quarter of a unit. Unfortunately, the King down here has the same whip at 1.14, so that's a wash. Then you go over here and look at the ERAs. You've got Miley at 3.33. Those pitchers are hitting 65% for the last week at 17-9 and plus 6.7 units. However, King is also at 2.88 in the same range. I basically do under 3.5 ERA, which I probably should get more smaller ranges on the ERAs, which I'll do next year. Anyway, the point is the whip and the ERA on the pitchers are basically in the same range, and they have the same probability based on my analytics. So the last 10 games, you got the advantage of Milwaukee. Take it a step further. The split is 50-50. That's basically in the analytics at 48.5% chance to win, which doesn't make any sense to me. It should be 50-50. Either way, it's a draw. Road dogs over the last week have been hitting it like crazy. They were at 65% or 67%. They're down to 56%. So that trend is starting to slow. But I'll stick with the road dogs on this one and take Milwaukee. They're basically at 56%, 19-15 over the last week and plus 11 units. And then look at the home road records. Milwaukee on the road, 38-34. New York, 38-35. There is no advantage on the home field here for New York. So all these things to say, this game is going to be very tight. Take the value of getting Milwaukee at plus 124 for 1.5 units and move on. The next game I got down here is a game we won yesterday, which is San Diego. San Diego, where are you at? Here we go. San Diego has a predictive confidence of 53 over 36 for Houston. So you're basically plus 17% on the predictive confidence. That is encouraging. The Poisson model over here has Houston at 5-4. Take that for what it's worth. The last 10 games, like I said before, San Diego's 5-5, so teams in that range are hitting 69% win percentage the last week. Houston don't have the numbers for 6-4. I guess actually teams that are 5-6 and 6-4 are in the same range. They both hit 69%. Because I do like 0-1 games, and then 2-3 and so on. So 5-6 games is the same range. Looking at pitchers, we have here San Diego. Here's where it gets interesting. San Diego has an ERA. Pitcher Lugo has a whip of 1.20, which again is in that 55% win percentage. Javier down here is also at 1.28, which is under 1.33. So they're a wash. Go to the ERAs. Lugo is under 3.5, so he falls into the higher range at 65%, barely at 3.49. Whereas the pitcher from Houston, Javier, is at 4.65. His probability of winning based on the last week is 45%. So you've got a 65 to 45% advantage, a 20% higher win percentage in the last week with pitchers in this ERA range. So you've got a little bit of advantage on the San Diego pitcher. What really intrigues me about this game is a split. You've got 41% of the money on San Diego, but the line has basically got a small amount of reverse line movement. Let me explain it this way. If 59% of the money is on Houston and the line up into 135, this 135 should go to 140, 145. It went backwards, which means the bigger money is on San Diego. The public is on Houston. Obviously, San Diego won yesterday. People are probably thinking Houston's going to come back today and win. I don't take that. I don't believe that. I fade the public, take the plus money, and I'll do that for 1.5 units. I've been giving you guys 2 games every day for the last, several weeks on baseball, and we've done pretty well. We're plus money. I know that for a fact because I can see my bankroll. What I will tell you, I'm going to give you one more game, and I don't usually do 3 games, but I love this game. Pittsburgh. Look at the reverse line movement on this one. 73% of the bets are on Atlanta, at 278. That number should have gone over 300. But 3 out of 4 people betting that, even though it's only a third of the money, which means they're small bettors, public bettors, thinking Atlanta is going to crush Pittsburgh. They're probably wrong. The sharps are all over Pittsburgh today. I'm putting 1 unit on Pittsburgh. If I win that, I get basically paid 2 units. And look at the pitchers. The pitcher from Pittsburgh, 1.31 whip. Not too bad. It's kind of, average in baseball. ERA 4.27. Not too probably far off of average in baseball. Atlanta, throwing in a guy that started 5 games. His ERA is 7.4. His whip's 1.85. That guy could blow up. I'm not saying he's going to blow up, but the last 10 games, both teams are 7-3. Pittsburgh's not a great away team. Atlanta's a damn good home team. But when you're going to double your money for 1 unit, why not take a swing at it? This seems like a great upside game. So I'm putting a unit on that. 1.5 on the first 2 games, which was Milwaukee and San Diego. And that's it. You guys have a good day. Bye.